In a world where sports games follow all the rules, one game dares to be different. One game breaks the mold and smashes the rules into shards on the ground. That game proudly yells out its battle cry for the entire world to hear.
Boom shakalaka!
NBA Jam was first released in the arcades in 1993 and made over $1 billion for arcades. To play a full game, you had to insert quarters after every quarter. How convenient. And to play a full game, it ranged anywhere from $1 to $2. Yeah, it was a quarter sucker. But it was well worth it. The game was a smash hit, and the console ports soon followed. And many sequels for years to come. But 2003 was the last time we saw an NBA Jam game released. Now, I'm not going to go in-depth into the series, as I only remember playing the arcade game, which I believe was the tournament edition, so I really don't have that much of a recollection of the series. So if you want to check out a really good NBA Jam retrospective, please go check out Gamester81's video, The Evolution of the NBA Jam series. Link down below. So this is the 360 version of NBA Jam I am reviewing. This game was released in 2010 and is also out on the PS3 and Nintendo Wii, along with a release on iOS devices in February of 2011. There was also recently released the NBA Jam on Fire Edition, which is a download title available for your Xbox 360 and PS3. But that will be a review for another day. But both versions are done by EA Sports, so you can be sure you're going to get a quality game, either way. Now, this game was originally going to be a download title bundled with NBA Elite 11 for the 360 and PS3, but with that game's eventual cancellation, the game was released as a standalone title on November 17th, 2010 in North America and November 26th, 2010 for Europe, retailing for $49.99. The iOS version was released on February 10th, 2011, while the Wii version was released on October 5th, 2010 in North America and October 14th, 2010 in Europe. The game is exactly what NBA Jam should be. Over-the-top dunks, 2-on-2 fast-paced gameplay, no rules. Wait a second. Let me backpedal here. There are rules. Shot clock violations and goaltending still apply, but you can take advantage of this on your way to victory. And let's not forget the memorable catchphrases, also done by the original voice of NBA Jam himself, Tim Kitzrow. And that gives the game that much more authentic NBA Jam feel. There was also a contest while the game was being developed to submit one-liners to be used in the game. They were really getting fan input here and using it, unlike other game companies out there, but it's not what we're here to discuss. Original NBA Jam creator Mark Trammell served as a consultant on the game as well. Now let's get on the gameplay. As I stated, NBA Jam is a 2-on-2 fast-paced arcade-style basketball game. Over-the-top dunks, balls on fire are all the NBA Jam staples, and they're here. Now, while you can sink layups, shoot jump shots from 2-point and 3-point range, you're going to be spending about 90% of your time dunking and alley-ooping your way to victory. Players also have hot spots, where if you sink 3 shots from the spot, you'll get a shot bonus for the rest of the game. Now, as far as gameplay modes, you have 2 main modes. You have your classic campaign, where you pick a team and you face every other team in the NBA along with legend teams featuring the greatest NBA players of all time. No special rules, just straight 2-on-2 basketball, 3-minute quarters, and again, shot clock violations and goaltending apply, as they do in all modes. The other main mode is the remix mode, where the bigger diversity of game modes lies. But that is not in the iOS version. The shot clock is 24 seconds, just like in classic campaign, but only for the remix 2 versus 2. Every other mode is 15 seconds. In your remix mode, you have several different gameplay variations that are a lot of fun and each present their own unique challenges. To start, we have your basic 2-on-2 with power-ups. And this is called Remix 2 versus 2. The power-ups include Power, which increase your strength. Rubber makes shots turn against your opponent. Quickness increases your speed. Accuracy, which increases your ability to hit jump shots. Mini shrinks your opponent. And the question mark gives you a random power-up. So basically it's like playing Russian roulette. You have your Smash mode, where you dunk your way to victory by shattering the backboard. A lot of fun. And Domination is your basic turf control type mode. By making a shot from one of the 5 marked points on the court, you take control of it. The longer you control the spots, the more points you earn, first to 100. Elimination mode is just that. The lowest score after the end of each round loses, and this is always one of your players versus 2 of the opposing team's players. Basic triple threat type game. And in 21, it's first to 21 wins. In Remix mode, there are also one-on-one boss battles where you face off against the greats of yesterday and today. Names like Larry Bird, Kobe Bryant, and Shaquille O'Neal, just to name a few. Now, here's where the game gets a little cheap in my opinion. These bosses often have special abilities that can really screw you over if you're not careful. For instance, Larry Bird has an unblockable 3-point shot while he's on fire, where he sinks not 1, not 2, but 3 straight 3-point shots, which gives him 9 easy points. He does this twice, you're screwed. And Larry can also get on fire after you shove him and he sinks a shot. Karl Malone, he can shove you across the damn court, while Magic Johnson has a teleport ability where he throws the ball towards the basket or towards another point on the court and then teleports himself to the ball. Other than that, well, besides the block-happy AI, the gameplay is fair in all modes. The Remix mode is challenging and forces you to master all the skills to come out victorious. Now, this mode works by starting you off with one division, and you unlock all the rest by winning the various game modes. And you earn points to unlock other divisions. Each team has 3 challenges: a bronze level, a silver level, and a gold level. You will need to pay attention to the stats each player has. Every player has a strong and weak points. You want to pick 2 players best suited for that game mode. So in Domination, you may think about picking a player who is quick and is great at hitting jump shots as opposed to a great dunker. While in Smash, you want to pick a great passer and dunker as opposed to the great shooters. Now, as I mentioned, the block-happy AI and cheat moves by some of the legends in the boss battles, but overall, I didn't have that many problems. I mean, I breezed through the classic campaign, no problem. But the Remix mode, it varied. Some challenges were really easy, some were pretty hard. Example, facing the Dallas Mavericks in a 2 vs 2 game, which this one consisted of Dirk Nowitzki and the mascot, the Mavs Man. As far as boss battles, the one that gave me the most trouble is Magic Johnson's. And again, it goes back to the cheap moves. His teleport ability is way too cheap, but you can counter it. You just have to be as block happy as the AI. NBA Jam has always had awesome cheats to be activated that affect gameplay or add new characters, along with Lava, NBA Jam, and USA basketballs. And as far as characters, who wouldn't want to play as George W. Bush, Obama, or Bill Clinton? Graphically, the game is beautiful. All the effects and visuals are done so well. The ball on fire after you sink your 3 shots or dunks, the shattering of the glass, the rim on fire, and of course all those crazy dunks that are fun to watch and never get old to pull off. All the courts are done well, from the classic courts to all the different remix courts. Everything comes together visually to make a beautiful looking game, especially on the 360 or the PS3 with HD. Sound-wise, the music really comes off as basketball music and fits so well with the game. And hey, all the one-liners said throughout the game are all great and add to that NBA Jam atmosphere. Boom shakalaka, is it the shoes, and covered like a rug on your floor are just some of the many lines you'll hear as you play the game. Overall, NBA Jam isn't a deep basketball simulation by any means. It's meant to be a 2-on-2, over-the-top, arcade-style basketball game that anyone can pick up and play. The series was awesome back in the day in the arcades, and it's awesome now. This is a great addition to the series. You can pick it up for about $20 new for your Xbox 360, PlayStation 3, or your Nintendo Wii. Thanks for watching, and Pegasus out!